Upbeat, thoughtful music begins and fades to a background hum. You ever hear that word godliness thrown around? Maybe in church, maybe in a book, maybe even in an argument. It sounds big, kind of intimidating, right? Like you have to be some kind of super saint, walking around with a halo, never making a mistake. But is that what the Bible actually means when it talks about godliness? Let's take a couple of minutes and unpack it, because the real meaning is way more powerful and way more accessible than you might think. So, when the Bible talks about godliness, it's not really talking about being perfect. Thank goodness, right? Because none of us are. Instead, the original Greek word, eusebeia, paints a totally different picture. It's less about flawless performance and more about a deep, genuine reverence and respect for God. Think of it like this. It's the attitude of your heart. It's looking at God and feeling this sense of awe, this profound respect that shapes how you see everything else. It's a posture of worship not just on Sunday, but in the everyday moments of your life. Paul talks about this a lot in his letters, especially to Timothy. He says things like, train yourself for godliness. Train yourself, that's huge. It means godliness isn't something you're either born with or you're not. It's a muscle. It's something you work on, you develop, you practice. You don't become a great athlete overnight, and you don't become godly overnight either. It's a daily choice. It's choosing to read your Bible when you'd rather scroll. It's choosing to pray when you're stressed instead of just worrying. It's choosing kindness when someone cuts you off in traffic. These small acts of training build that spiritual muscle. But here's the most important part, the real game changer. Godliness isn't just about our effort, not at all. The Apostle Peter says that God's divine power has given us everything we need for a life of godliness. Read that again. He's given us everything we need. It's a gift. It comes through knowing Jesus. So godliness isn't about us trying really, really hard to be like God on our own. It's about us drawing closer to Jesus, getting to know him, and allowing his character to be reflected in us. It's a partnership. We do the training, we make the choices, but the power, the transformation, that comes from him. It's his spirit working in us, changing our desires, shaping our character, making us more like him. So let go of that idea of perfection. Godliness isn't about being God. It's about a life oriented towards God. It's about reverence, it's about training, and most of all, it's about relying on his power, not our own. It's a journey, not a destination. And it's a journey he invites every single one of us on, right where we are right now. Music swells slightly and then fades out.